Most dangerous tourist destination in the world. Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel Nonstop 10s. We're back with another amazing video. This video is not for the faint of heart, so don't laugh at it. On a serious note, it's gonna be horrifying, from the island full of snakes to mysterious island of dolls. This video will leave you with goosebumps. Stick till the end because this video is a virtual roller coaster ride. You will be scared, but you will have to watch it till the end because I'm going to tell you about dangerous places you've probably never heard of. In this video, I will be talking about the most dangerous tourist destinations in the world. Let's get straight into the video. Lake Natron, the most inhospitable areas on Earth. This lake is best referred to as one among the foremost inhospitable areas on Earth. North Tanzania's Lake Natron looks and acts tons of sort of like a lake's fireside. The lake's high levels of natron make its waters corrosive to human skin and eyes, sometimes reaching a pH level of over 12. You can't even bear the side effects if water comes in direct contact with your skin. Death Valley, the most extreme place on Earth. Death Valley may be a desert valley on the California and Nevada border with extreme heat. It is referred to as one among the most well-liked places across the planet, and there are only a couple of deserts within the Middle East and Africa approaching peak temperatures during the summer, which may give competition to Death Valley. The hottest place on Earth had its hottest months in July 2018, with the average temperature including overnight lows was at 108.1 degrees Fahrenheit. For 4 days in a row, the daily highs hit a temperature of 127 degrees Fahrenheit. It's the very best recorded temperature. A band of settlers lost here within the winters around 1849 to 1850 gave Death Valley its forbidden name. While just one person died here, as far as we all know, all of them thought this valley would be their cemetery. They were saved by two of their young men who had learned to be scouts, William Lewis Manley and John Rogers. As the men climbed over the Panamint Mountains from the valley, one among the lads turned and looked back saying, "Goodbye, Death Valley," earning its place within the top dangerous places in the world. Death Road and North Yungas Road. There's a very sound reason behind naming this twisted path within the Amazon rainforest because of the Death Road. The North Yungas Road or Death Road may be a very tricky and dangerous place to go to because it comes with an unprecedented climate that affects the accessibility. It has been recorded that about 300 drivers up until 1994 succumbed to the place's twisted paths and extreme fog, waterfalls, landslides, and falling off cliffs. The hairpin turns are super risky. Snake Island in Brazil. About 25 miles off the coast of Brazil lies this popular island called Snake Island. Did you know that Snake Island has been declared illegal by the Brazilian government owing to the lifeless fishermen returning on boats drowned in a pool of blood? It is believed that the deadliest serpent within the world, the golden lancehead snakes, reside on this island and even own it in a way. I often have nightmares about a room filled with snakes, but here I'm talking about an entire island. It's beyond imagination. Oymyakon in Russia. Russia's winters are no laughing matter. The extreme temperatures of the place are known to go away, and many die of frostbites and terrible climate. Oymyakon is one such place in Russia, which is even deemed the foremost dangerous place to go within the world due to its unimaginable climate. Staying here may be a risk not worth taking because the bitter cold would make you uncomfortable or maybe make it difficult to survive. Not to mention the shortage of food with zero vegetation is simply too unfavorable. These places surely sound surreal and exciting for a trip, right? But it's best to first prepare yourself for all types of challenges which may come your way if you're deciding to visit the foremost dangerous places in the world. Next up, Half Dome, Yosemite National Park, California. The 5,000-foot climb to the highest of Half Dome is the most strenuous of Yosemite Valley's day hikes, and it's the last 400 feet that are the foremost dangerous. It's a near vertical climb, and while there are ladder-like metal cables to assist you reach the summit without hiking equipment, slumping there might be deadly. And let's not forget that Half Dome is essentially an enormous lightning rod, and in 1985, lightning struck 5 friends on the park's tallest granite peak, killing 2 and injuring 3. Running off the Bulls, Pamplona, Spain. Thousands of thrill-seekers make the journey to Pamplona annually to run with the Bulls. Amazingly, only 16 people have been fatally gored at the Spanish festival since 1910. Consistent with the running of the Bulls site, injuries by goring or even trampling by other runners are more likely, but luckily still slim. To put that into perspective, 538 reports that you simply have an equivalent chance of getting an unproduced screenplay as a feature as getting injured while running with the Bulls. If you're planning to visit this place, I suggest that you wear it. It will be more fun Just joking, don't even think about it. Mount Everest, Nepal. I can't skip this place when it comes to danger. Visiting Everest won't get on your bucket list, but the tallest mountain within the world attracts around 1,200 climbers annually. However, only about half ever reach the summit, and a couple of will die trying, consistent with the New York Times. 5 deaths occurred in early 2018, bringing the total number of people known to have died on Everest as of mid-2018 to nearly 300. Causes of death on Everest include everything from sub-freezing temperatures and therefore the high altitude to falls and other health problems. However, the summit of the planet isn't a pushover. The notorious storm on the highest of the Mount Everest can reach 189 kilometers per hour, with temperature dropping to minus 73 Celsius. Besides, the oxygen content in the air on the mountain is merely 2/3 of that of water level, and for years many ventured into this holy mountain and never came back. Most of the tragedies were as a result of avalanche, exposure, fall, ice collapse, hypoxia, exhaustion, earthquake, etc. People spend crores just to climb this mountain, and I wonder if they care about their life. Devil's Pool, Zambia. Livingstone Island from the Zambian side of the river. Here, water levels allowing tourists are ready to safely swim within the Devil's Pool under the close supervision of trained guides. The trip is hugely popular and no one has ever been swept over the falls on these tours. In fact, no one is known to have ever died at the Devil's Pool. Before Tongabezi launched their Livingstone Island tours, many tourists would undertake unofficial and illegal trips along the crest line of the falls, which at low tide are bare for much of the length and provide access to the varied dive and swim pools along the lip. In 2009, a guide sadly died saving a tourist. However, this accident didn't happen at the Devil's Pool as it is usually claimed in online news reports. The client slipped while leaping across a small water channel on the edge of the falls, and the guide saved him, and unfortunately in the process slipped into the water and was swept over the edge, which is why official tours are operated to professional standards with rigorous safety procedures. Watch a great video of an official Devil's Pool tour here and you'll realize why it is so popular. And last but not the least, the Island of the Dolls. Sounds super creepy, I know, and looks like a proper haunted house. If you can survive this, you are either a psychopath or a real-life superhero. Like, what the hell happened here? You want to know? The island is intimately entwined in the story of Don Julian Santana Barrera, a native of Xochimilco, a borough of Mexico City. Don Julian left his wife and family sometime within the mid-20th century to sequester himself on an island on Texuelo Lake. His reasons for doing so are hazy at the best, but as soon became clear, Santana Barrera wasn't necessarily of sound mind. Not long after relocating, he made a chilling discovery on the shores of his island: the body of a lass drowned within the lake. A doll came floating down the canal shortly afterward, changing the course of Santana Barrera's life and therefore changing the shape of the island for years to return. Alone on the island, Barrera took the doll and hung it from a tree so as to appease the spirit of the deceased girl, but a minimum within the eyes of the person who now considered himself the island's caretaker, the one doll wasn't enough. For subsequent 50 years, Santana Barrera would scrounge dolls from the trash and from the canals and hang them from the island's many trees. Some he'd hang whole, others in various states of disrepair, headless, torso-less, or taken apart in other ways. Now, these doesn't sound just like the actions of an individual with a healthy grasp on reality, and indeed there are many doubts surrounding this legend. The biggest question? The reality of the small girl who died. No one actually knows if she ever existed. Personally, this story creeps me out on another level. If I pay you $1 million to visit any of these places, which one will you visit? Or if your life is more important than 1 million, I mean, of course it is, but still, if you have to visit one, which one would it be? Let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. I hope you all enjoyed watching this video. If you did, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Also, don't forget to hit that like button for more updates.